The beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word.
But one of the major reasons why they are seeing the same is simply because the young ones that will take over from them, some of us, we are nowhere to be found. And they leave without them transferring the battle. So, it will be a big problem. So the heaven is saying, even though we know that your time is up, but we will still keep you in the sin. The reason is because they want to take over from you on the throne. It's a wonder. Everywhere you will not fail. Amen. And I will not fail. Amen. Presence of the various abilities of God that you are trying to fake, command. Seven. Signature. I've been around for more than 30 years of holding the microphone, not carrying Bible preaching in the street, holding the microphone. At the end stage of my walk with God, there are so many graces of God. I use the word grace because there are more than one. So many graces of God that I was privileged to see, to be part of, and to command. And as I grow older also, some years ago, as I grow older and I discover that they are not moved. I see them to be moved, but now they are not. The pastor is preaching, you see people collapsing. There's a big difference between power and presence. You know, if I'm preaching now, people are collapsing. You know, the common word for it is the presence of God is here. The presence of God is here. God's presence is everywhere. The weight of God's presence is too heavy for a mortal man to carry. Succession move all over my body. It's not thing. It's beyond that. It's beyond that. Do you remember God saying to Moses? He said, Moses, not a man cannot see my face. The day you see my face is the day you do what? You die. You remember? Not a man cannot see my face. I told you yesterday, that is the holiness of God. That is what? The holiness of God. What is God's presence? The holiness of God. The presence of God is that thing that makes God holy. Has the capacity to join into that holiness of God until the man is carried. He must be carried into it. He has to bring you into it. We are very good in using this word fire. Fire. Say fire. 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 Fire, fire. Fire is the reward of God's presence. You know what it means? Fire comes out from the presence of God. Fire will not answer to you if you are not a carrier of God's presence. That will carry the holiness of God. I think that's what happened to Moses was silent. And when you see him, kill him. For the fear of his life, he ran, he left the land of Egypt. Say that yesterday. In the process of running, he stumbled into a bush. He was tired, so he needed to rest. On the left hand side was a rock. In front of him was a bush. And all of a sudden, something came upon the bush. And the moment that it came upon the bush, the voice spoke from where? From the fire. God's voice is spoke from his presence. Not from there. And see what he said to the fellow. He said, Moses, take off your shoe. For where you stand, special in Madaka. What made the ground special was the presence that came upon it. The ground became holy. The moment the presence left, the ground lost its holiness. The holiness of every believer is the presence of God. Okay. The Almighty did set the bush on fire. No! Something came on the bush, and the bush could not hold it. The bush began to burn. The same thing came upon the donkey, and the donkey could not hold it. The donkey began to speak. The same thing came upon the rod in the hand of Moses, and the rod could not hold it. The Red Sea parted into two. So anything that the presence of God comes from has no choice but that to burn. God, you know why you are still killing yourself for faith? Because you are not born. Why? You see, oh God. One of the major reasons why the desire to be known, to be everywhere, is in your heart, is because you are not born. A car that is on fire does not need publicity. A market that is on fire does not need publicity. About 2, 3, or 4 years ago, a Kosa market was on fire. It didn't need publicity, people. Everybody gathered. People gathered not because of the market. People gathered because of the fire. It's not the market that brought the people. It was the fire that brought the people. But pastors, people will come to you if only you can talk. come up. angel was doing like this. And that angel was doing like he hit him. And that day, prayed again. And the Lord said, Michael. And when Michael came, Michael too left the presence. These people are not carrier. They were just privileged by God to stand in his presence. Michael left. So when Michael told me into that empty, crying to a higher force. They activated one of the goals of the spirit. He looked at him and he said, Michael didn't tell the priest of Persia, I rebuke you. Michael said, because there was no way Michael on his own would have been able. Because Michael left his body behind. So that man was submitted to the Lord of hosts, not to Michael. It's not true about it. It's not true. It's a part of God. It goes out from his presence. And this thing is not tied to salvation. If the presence of God comes upon this year will begin to burn. This year will be fire. If the presence of God comes upon the wristwatch in your hand now, the wristwatch will begin to what? To burn. If you can carry this here, one of the rewards is glory. Burn and push, sir. The push burn. Do you want people to gather in the church? That or the first prayer point that God said and Pastor Isaac raised yesterday that we all prayed. They talked about the yesterday what took place in your mind. If you serve them, you get like fire. And they began to speak with other tongues as the Spirit gave them utterance. Friends, they began to speak with other tongues as the Spirit gave them utterance. It was the tongues of fire. And the Spirit gave them utterance. What brought the 3,000 people to the church was not the gospel that was preached, was the language. Read your Bible. They came to them because they walked. They have them speaking in the time where they were walk. Bam! And they said, at this may not carry, how come they are speaking? They had their language, so they responded to it. But that thing came out from that thing that sat. John Martin was somewhere in the wilderness of oil, but that came upon John. People left city, people left village. They went there. They went to the wilderness of Judah to meet him. Sir, if you carry an educated man that is void of the holiness of God to a place that is fruitful, the man will make it barren. Because the ground will first answer to that holiness of God. At times, the location is very important, very, very important. For the end is the Lord. At times, the location is not doing well because of location. It's not doing well because of location, but the end is the Lord. Because of location, it's not doing where. Why are you not doing that? Because of where I am. You can't see the people. Can't see the people. The end is the Lord. The end is the Lord. The end is the Lord. When the matter is void of the holiness of God, send it to anywhere. He sent it to Abuja. Give the church of 5,000 Burkina. I'm telling you the truth.
Yes, sir.
Don't do it. You don't understand it. I'm telling you the truth.
Yes,
You
sir.
don't understand it. You don't care. That's the place that you are running away from. There are people succeeding there.
Yes, sir.
Why? The end is the Lord. The end is the Lord. Put your hands together for Jesus. They don't believe in this place is not true, but yet some of you still manage to come today. Because the end is what? Somebody standing up say the end is the Lord. And is that God's glory is the reward of God's presence. God must go. Whoever believes that the Lord will sleep. But when that thing, when you came on the donkey, what happened to the donkey, sir? That happened to me now. What happened to the donkey, sir? It's power. Because the holiness of God. Glory is the reward of God's presence. The glory of God is seen in the life of men that carried the abiding presence of God. Let me tell you the second thing we enjoy. And then I will tell you some of the price. I don't know about that, what I was told. Some of the things I did. And some things I'm doing now. I don't know about others. I will tell you what I was told. Some of the things I did. And the things that I'm doing now. When that comes upon you, the next experience will be the experience of wisdom. Experience will be the experience of what? Of wisdom. You will be able to function like him if you are void of his wisdom. Paul said, let this marriage be here. He was making reference to the mind of Christ. Is that true? And this mind being was making reference to the mind of Christ. Look at what I was told. I was told this. Wisdom is the mind of Christ. Wisdom is what? Is the mind of Christ. By the word, wisdom was the word created. So the mind of Christ is the force of wisdom. A believer that is void of the wisdom of God is void of the mind of Christ. Access to God's wisdom open you up to the mind of Christ. Wisdom, don't do what? Don't take away. Don't take away. You need wisdom. The weight of this thing is too heavy. It's not for everybody. The weight, the weight. The weight. You know the reason why none of the angels can can bring you into the mind of Christ because they don't have the wisdom of Christ. Able to manage the season. Every move of God needs to be managed and sustained. Wisdom is not common sense. Wisdom is not common sense. When the wisdom of God is displayed, the foolishness of men is exposed. Nothing exposes the foolishness of men like the wisdom of God. Go and meet the two animals. You know something plays. Scripture told us of two animals. They were staying together in the same place. They put to bed, they delivered the same day. Baby boy, a big child. At night, one slept and laid on the baby, and the baby died. But he was sensitive and smart enough to know that the child had died. So there was an urgent. But that's what we are going to. In the body of it, there was this kind of confusion everywhere. This one said, the living is mine, the dead is yours. This one said, no, the dead is yours, the living is mine. So what was it? They came and they dragged themselves to the palace. And when they get to the palace, this one said, it's mine. The other one said, no, it's mine. The other one said, no, it's mine. So there was this part of God that came on solo. Wisdom is not just spirit. Wisdom is God. It's a sign of God. Because God is wisdom. It's not just a spiritual. This thing go beyond God. This thing is an ability. The weight of it is heavy. This thing is not for children. That is the reason why wisdom is the mind of God. He gave wisdom for a man to think well. Why do you think the first thing the enemy will do is to wage war against the knowledge of God? A sign of God came upon him, and the king said, let the child, turn the child into God, turn the child upside down. Turn the child. Let one part give him to this other woman, let the other part give him. And the woman that had the dead child said, King, if I can't have you, this other woman will not have you. And the one that was the child cried out to the king and said, please, let not your hand. Instead of you to have killed the child, give the child to this woman. And the king stood in the wisdom of God and was able to give counsel. The spirit of counsel is answerable to wisdom. Without wisdom, you can't have counsel. The weight of these things are heavy. All of these things go beyond shouting fire. You can run the ministry without wisdom. Even if you are not a carrier of fire, you will still be successful.
Yes, sir. I hear you, sir.
You will be far more successful than those that have fire. That avoid the person. You put the manna for the 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Scripture said he knoweth what to do. Did you see that? The reason why his heart was at peace, all this was because he knoweth what to do. Wisdom of God. The ability to know the ability. Like the children of Issachar, all has an understanding of the time and know. When that wisdom of God was displayed, the foolishness of the other woman was revealed. Nothing revealed and exposed the foolishness of men like the wisdom of God displayed. If you can display it, the foolishness of men will be what? Will be exposed. financial estimate is actually going to be because of wisdom. Bishop William point to the report because of wisdom. Bishop William is what? Is a people because of what? Because of wisdom. Bishop William is a people because of wisdom. God, see wisdom at work. From the very beginning, he knew that Judah was it.
Oh, yes.
Is it not there? From the very beginning, he knew that Judah was it. And from the very beginning, he knew that Judah would do what? We betray. But there was never a time to discuss it with the disciples. He kept it and made the tea a treasure. From the very what? Beginning, he knew. After all the next one you see, you will talk about. When some songs are acting to be too smart, keep quiet. Watch them dance their dance. But no matter how talented the dancer may be, they need the right music to dance to. What I say, keep what? Quiet. What they dance that can. Now you know with that right music, the right music is with you. They may have the dances there, but the music is with you. Do you hear what I'm saying? And if they write song and music is not played, they will dance the dance of wishes. At times, you just help people to go to their grave. Even though you know that they are fighting you or bring them close. Even though you already know their plans or bring them close. Let me say this to you here. I've been around for more than 30 years. I know what I'm talking about. If you must succeed in this work of God, you are a pastor, you must succeed. There are two people you must carry along. Invest in these two people. Carry those that love you and carry those that hate you. Have the both of them in your boat. Carry what? Those that want. That love you and carry those that hate you. Make sure that the both of them they are real. They are your boat. If you surround yourself with those that love you, you will not last. Even in your error, they will still love you. Carry those that believes in you, and carry those that doubt every move. And carry those after the close of the service that will investigate every move. That prophecy is very rejected. They will not say, no, you mean that? Did you discuss with that? When I don't say, oh, they must be your boat. These people must be where? Pastor, not with you. I know I said, these people must be where? It's a boss. Every time you want to misbehave, I will remember that you have this set of people. One of the reasons why Jesus was always truthful was because of Thomas. So everything good that Jesus did in the Bible days, he did it in such a way that everybody will know that this is God. Because he knew that he had one in his camp that will investigate it. Even when Peter went to Thomas, he said, Thomas, what made him about there when he said, it's true. I went to the grave. I shot him. That was it. Me. I will not believe. That is to say, there was never a time that he believed. Me, I will not what? Believe. So there was never a time that he what? That he believed. So the appearance of Jesus was not for everybody. The only reason why he appeared was for Thomas. The conversation was shining to Thomas, was not for everybody. When he appeared, he came, he said to Thomas, say, Thomas, look at me, look at my hand, put your hand in it. He did not show Peter a hand, he did not show Andrew a hand, he did not show Philip a hand. Now Thomas, he showed a hand. He said, see the hand, you can put. And you know say Thomas to carry hand. Thomas carry you. Thomas carry you. Thomas, oh, hey, hey, hey. Thomas carry his finger and put it in his hand. Thomas feel am to find out he truly is the Jesus of Nazareth. And then I said, the moment Thomas put his hand, Thomas find out. Thomas said, my Lord and my God. And that said to Thomas, because you are now you believe. So there are people that need to see to believe. Don't forget you don't try them the way you do. That's one of the things that has kept me.
Yes, sir.
If you are my pastor, you are planning to leave me. I will always know because I have taken the boldest steps ahead of you. The period of time that you are planning to leave, I will bring you so close. Other pastors will take mic away from your hand, but that is when I will give you the mic. But when I give you the mic, I will deny you access to the right music. I will allow you dance. So you will have the mic. I will dance, but for you, you are dancing well. But the people in the congregation, they are seeing the display of Christians. And the people in the congregation will begin to gossip you. Why did that people give you the mic? Because of them that this guy has been misbehaving. This guy is not a plus. So people know you finally decided to leave and not finally left. It will not affect the church because they already know. Because you need them to pray more. You're not the day you preach prophecy in church. These people will say what say. I'm saying. The day you think that's way, these people will say, did I not say? I told you can't. You signed. Did I not say? You signed. The reason for this wisdom, the medicine, pastors, so that you'll be able to know those that are on transit. The pastor and said people can enter and not be saying people are going to the same place. So we'll stop in talking. You'll be so surprised that 200 people wanted the flight in Lagos. Going to the United Kingdom. You'll be so surprised at the end of the day. The people that will finally get to the United Kingdom will not be up to it. A whole lot of transit. You know the problem that so many pastors have made. I'm giving these people free of charge. Trying to keep those on transit. Trying to what? To keep those on transit. We have made mistakes. Don't repeat it. We have what? We have made mistakes. Don't repeat it. Every time you sense the spirit of Jezebel in any of your souls, the matter of that's why you take 14, 20, 100 steps ahead of them. Don't empower anyone more or above the rest. Give all of them equal opportunities. Yes. You know what the mistake I made in the past? Doing everything to keep those that was on transit. That is why. After encountering his presence, this is the second thing we bring you into. This is it. Hey! Don't make the mistake of putting your spirit into gifted men. Look for loyal men and put your spirit in them. Don't transfer your spirit on gifted men. Transfer your spirit on what? On loyal men. The second mistake I made some couple of years ago was that spirit was transferred to gifted men. Loyal men neglected. Jesus never got gifted men. It was loyal people that Jesus called. All the people he called before God, none of them were gifted, but they were loyal. To achieve their goal. But loyal men will run with your vision. Integrity is seen in his loyalty. You can't tell me you have integrity and you are not loyal. Your integrity is seen where? In your loyalty. The ABC of the gospel, you must learn it. You must what? You must learn it. See, go. Friends, one of the reasons why this man is loyal, one of the reasons, let me tell you the truth. After the good heart that this man has been with me for more than 20 years. More than what? More than 20 years. This man has been. There has never been a time that he got to my ear and telling you that after anything was in any form of friendly meeting or conversation. I've never heard. If anybody is bringing any matter to us, one question we will ask them is Bishop aware? I will tell you. This man doesn't even know what it takes to say Jesus. The first time I gave him the microphone, this is only 30 years ago, I gave him the microphone. He prayed for somebody that the person did not fall. He was crying. He came to me and said, nobody prayed. The person didn't fall. But I prayed. So to make him happy, the next day, while I was listening, the power of God was everywhere. I saw a particular woman and the power of God was already on. That woman was already on the influence of the anointing. People in the mosquito, love, just already on the influence of the anointing of the power. People they stand up the mosquito with me. So I said the woman was doing like this. The man was like this. Alright? So I called my friend. I said, right, go in your hand. The power of God is upon you. He laid his hand, the woman there. Like there is nothing. The woman there. Power knows that you have not taken time to teach. Time to what? To teach. The person issue. The second person is the assignment. The third person is God. Because they are not to follow God, they are to follow you. Why do you follow God? Paul said to Timothy, follow me as I follow Christ. The father, greater than me. The father, greater than me. The disciples were not quite interested in him. They were not interested in the man that Jesus said was greater. Show us the father. Because you said this one is greater than me. We are no longer interested in you. We are tired of being with you. We want that man that is greater. So show us. And Jesus had to collect it immediately back to him. So he said, I think I said, end of controversy. You have seen me. Then that's the controversy. You have seen the Father. So there's nothing for you to do for the Father. You have seen the Father. The Father is the one talking to you from that day forward. The disciples didn't say again, show us the Father. The Father is serious. The mountain of encounter should be you and God is there. Don't carry anybody there. There are some people pertaining to the kingdom that people must not hear. That when you don't let it go, you will not bring souls into it. And Jacob said, gather yourself together, you sons of Jacob and Israel, and I give unto your father. So I will tell you the things that before you in the last day. He didn't tell them at the beginning of the He told them what he was doing.
Good afternoon. My name is Pastor Clement Uba, E.F.M, the Senior Pastor, City of Answers and Miracle Ministries, Benin City. And today we've been a part of a wonderful and a powerful ministers section with Papa Osaigbovo Usio Baifo. It was a powerful meeting that I believe that is taking us to the next level of our ministries, because we heard words that triggered us into prayers and triggered us into so many things in ministry. And I believe that after this conference, our lives and our ministries will never remain the same. And I'm encouraging everyone to be a part of the next edition of this ministers conference. Every minister in the city of Benin and outside the city of Benin is important to be a part of it. Faith cometh by hearing, and hearing the word of God. So every time we hear God's word, our spirits are embroidened and our spirits begin to move into higher dimensions. And I believe, God, that as you join us next section of this ministers conference, your life will never remain the same. Be a part of this. It was mind-blowing today. It was out of this world. We heard words beyond imagination. God, that also as you join us, your life will never remain the same.
Thank you, sir. Senior Pastor, Oasis of God Covenant Church, Global Impact Arena. I want to say I was blessed by this ministers pastors conference organized by our servant evangelist Osaigbovo. It was a word expository meeting full of impact. I want to say it is a meeting pastors will want to be, because you have a lot to learn from this and also disseminate to your members. I was blessed, my spirit was enlightened, and my soul was pushed. And I want to encourage us to join the next edition coming up November 2nd, 2024, live in this place at Ebenezer Fire Ministry. I was blessed, and I want to make it known to you that there is a lot to learn here, and God is here. Thank you very much, and God bless you.